Well, hello. Today's the second Peanuts animated feature, Snoopy Come Home. Snoopy lives a fun life like going to the beach. Until, of course, he gets kicked off that beach. He has a fight with Linus over his blanket. He has a boxing match with Lucy. And then one day he gets a letter from Lila and takes off with Woodstock to visit her in the hospital. He gets captured by a crazy woman along the way. Woodstock also gets captured by this crazy woman while trying to free Snoopy. They're both now her pets. The woman turns out to be a total psycho and abuses poor Snoopy. Fortunately, Snoopy and Woodstock manage to escape her evil grasp and continue on their journey. Charlie Brown and the gang start to miss Snoopy. Linus finds out that Lila was Snoopy's first owner. Snoopy and Woodstock though manage to sneak into the hospital, and Lila gets much better with their presence. She decides to guilt Snoopy into coming to live with her permanently, even though he doesn't want to. There's a very tearful party as he announces he's going to go to live with Lila. Fortunately, at Lila's apartment, it doesn't allow dogs, and he doesn't have to put up with her dumb cat and can go back home to where he wants to. So this is the second animated Peanuts feature from Charles Schulz's creation. Then in 1972, the first one was a big success. This one, probably not so much, unfortunately. I think it had like a budget of $1 million, but only made $245,000 at the box office. Although I think it kind of made much more money, was more successful on, home video and that later on. And I think they also really released it. Because I kind of remember as a little kid having my mom take me to the theater. And I remember seeing it vaguely, and I was kind of getting sad by it too. And it's also the first one that didn't have any Vince Guaraldi's jazz scores that went in his lifetime. They decided, because this was a feature film, they would hire the Sherman Brothers, who apparently did a lot of Disney stuff. And I have to say, I did like all the music in it. It was pretty catchy. You just kind of hum it to you after a while. It's in your head. Very good songs. And this is got another fun, enjoyable Peanuts movie. I really did love Peanuts as growing up as a kid. Even named my dog Snoopy. And I like the first one where concentrated mostly is Charlie Brown's story. This one was really Snoopy as the main character. I think I read somewhere that, Charles Schulz made Snoopy as the ideal that we want to be. Because, he's such a cool dog. He's like the world's greatest everything. And of course, Charlie Brown is the character that we really are in life. That's an interesting observation. And I do love Snoopy. He's like, wow, that's like an independent dog. He just does what he wants. He even just takes off like he wants and can apparently decide who he wants to live with and that. It was a really fun story. I loved it. And this kooky woman that captures him, and she was a complete psycho. She would like even start hitting on Snoopy when she spills tea on the dress that she gave him. And she's just kind of a nut. That's what you get though when you wander around as a stray dog. You never know who will pick you up. Yeah, and then there's of course Lila, and we find out that's his original owner. He still has kind of feelings for her, but he didn't really want to live with her. But yet, the woman kind of manipulated poor old Snoopy into agreeing to live with her. Fortunately, though, she lived in an apartment that didn't allow dogs, although they allowed cats, and she had a cat. God, and her stupid cat apparently couldn't come to the hospital to cheer her up. He needed a dog, and thankfully Snoopy could go back home where he belongs. Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's I love Snoopy. Like I say, I'm gonna probably live to be 100 and still watch Snoopy. I can't, I recommend it. So it's for kids, but you could still enjoy it as an adult. And this is a really good movie, and it might even be one of my favorite of the Peanuts movies that were released. And I have nothing but real great things to say about this movie. So if you stuck with me this long, I thank you. You're a unique individual.